Twitch, why are you like this? I don't know why Twitch is like this. I will, finish futzing about here in a second. Okay, here we go. Alright, Alright, well, since I'm here... These are in North Shroud, so let's go to North Shroud. And see what we can find. I think I might know where those two are. Yeah, they're up there across the bridge. Oh, are they over my level? It should be fine. Maybe. We'll see. Oh, there's ones that are more reasonable level for me down below. Alright, well, let's kill those then, I guess. Alright, and the other thing I'm looking for are the Ochu enemies. Oh, hey! Hey, Ria. Or, do you want me to call you Tabs? I've actually never really thought about that. Like, if you have a name preference. I've just gotten so used to knowing you as Ria. So it was, like, always my default. How are you doing, Toe? It's good to see you in here. I hope my mic's on and I didn't like mute myself on accident. Okay. Okay. Good. That's good to know. It's it's hard for me to break a habit like that. But yeah, I generally try to, you know, be respectful of what people prefer to be called for what I'm sure are obvious reasons. Oh man, these things can poison you? Heck. I went through the trouble of unlocking Lancer and Conjurer, and I haven't even unlocked Marauder, which is like my favorite class in the job. Oh, I can go check that out sometime, just to give myself a refresher. Hmm? Let's see. What else am I looking for? I think everything else is in Yeah, everything else is in Central Shroud. So I have to go. I'll go back to Gridania and then teleport out to Central Shroud from there. And at some point, I go to East Shroud and take out that last thing that's on my hunting log. I have actually made very little progress on MSQ, but that's totally fine because I'm gonna do a bunch of side quests and things all around the area, and hunting logs and unlocking all these other classes. And at some point, I'll probably start crafting things as well, but I doubt I'm gonna stream that. It's not exactly the most exciting material to watch someone, just crafting uh, for like an hour. Oh, that's fun. So she is here, and so is the other NPC. Oh, they're here too? Oh, that's nice. I didn't notice them last time. That Hortefons. He went to the botanist guild and picked the flowers himself for his bouquet for me. Not that I'm impressed, mind you. I would have been perfectly happy with anything he might have offered, is what I wish to say. I am but a novice in the garden, but 'tis plain Larovic is exceptional at his craft. Above all, however, he loves what he does. His roses are the most beautiful specimens, and utterly without flaw. He must care for them as though they were his children. Has that always been her hair color? I don't think I've ever actually noticed what her hair color was, because she always wears it underneath that giant hat of hers. And then, of course, here's this lady, Rosalind, who is constantly fawning over the same guy, and they both are completely unaware of their feelings for each other. Right, I guess I'll go unlock, Oh no, I said... Okay, one thing at a time, Sylvia. Stay focused. My ADHD is terrible. Okay. We're gonna finish this hunting log, and then we'll go unlock Archer. Or maybe I'll do the Conjurer hunting log, and then unlock Archer after that. I don't know, I'm very indecisive. Oh yeah, I guess while I'm here, I can also finish that quest. The Where the Heart Is Lavender Beds quest. I think the things that I'm looking for might be over here. Maybe. Yep, there they are. Those horrid little things off in the distance. Oh, whoops. Okay, I didn't need to kill anymore. That's fine. This last one can die anyway. That's up there. Out, back out, and to my right. I think. I could be wrong, actually. Oh, there they are. I see them in the distance. Okay, I know where those are, too. The, Anole. A-N-O-L-E. I don't know how to pronounce it, but I'm just presuming it's Anole? Anole? Aioli sauce? Garlic aioli? Who the heck knows? A lot of these words are never said. Like, they're never pronounced by voice actors, so I kind of just have to guess what they're supposed to be. And I'm level 10. Now I can go do the next class quest. Which I will do after I finish this hunting log. Okay. Bent branch. That's all the way down there. Probably on the other side of the Aetheryte Plaza. Alright, well, let's hoof it. Got a little bit of a hike ahead of me. Wait, no, not that way. This way. We're gonna ignore all the bog Yarzon, because I don't need to kill them. Even though they're absolutely horrible and scare me with their wretched appearance, but I'm not gonna kill them. Can I get up there from here? I can. Good. And now, the question is, where are the creatures that I'm looking for? They're scorpions. I think they're down here to the right. Maybe. Yeah, there they are. They're 2 levels above me, but that shouldn't be a problem. Hopefully. Still haven't bothered fixing my my hotbars. Yeah, I figured that was just FC recruitment spam. I still haven't bothered fixing my hotbars because there's two instances of disembowel on there that are superfluous. I just can't be bothered, because I know at level 30, once I unlock access to job crystals, my hotbars should go back to normal. Copying what I got from Sylvia's hotbars, since I just imported all that information over. Oh, these things are here? Well, that's convenient. I don't have to go to Eastrout anymore. I actually probably should do some MSQ progress, just by virtue of, I will probably be level 30 before I've even gained access to job crystals, because of the way that MSQ progression just dumps EXP on you. A good morrow to you, miss. What can I... You wish to know about the auctions. Very well, allow me to explain. There is a growing concern that our immigration policies may have been a tad restrictive in the past. And so, the Seedseer Council and the Order of Twin Adder have, with the blessing of the elementals, decreed that the lavender beds be set aside for adventurers. Adventurers who possess the necessary funds to purchase and maintain their estates, that is. Should you look upon the beds with your own eyes, though, I think you'll agree that it's well worth the price. Have a word with the skipper over yonder. She'll ferry you across. A recruit stationed at the pier can tell you more about the beds once you've arrived. To proceed with the quest, where the heart is the lavender beds, you may visit any residential ward within the lavender beds. Okay. Which one? Who am I talking to? You. This ferry is bound for the lavender beds. Will you be traveling with us? Yes. And I'll just go to the first one. It doesn't matter. Lavender Beds is my favorite. I very much enjoy this this neighborhood, this housing zone. I think it's funny that they say they expect people to maintain their houses, and there are oft occasions where that does not happen. Greetings, adventurer, and welcome to the Lavender Beds. Oh, you come at the behest of a Gridanian woman? I regret to inform you that these plots are reserved for adventurers. Your friend will not be permitted to take part in the auctions. You, on the other hand, would be more than welcome to participate. Should you have a mind to purchase a plot for yourself, pray speak with the resident caretaker. He can guide you through the process. I don't think I can actually, buy a house? Oops, hold on. What did you say? This ferry can either take you to another ward or back to the Central Shroud. Are you coming aboard? I don't think I can actually buy a house on Matoka, because there's like one residence or whatever per account restriction kind of thing. Like, it would not let me buy it. Well, okay, hold on. On Sylvia, I've tried to upgrade my FC house to a bigger size, and it keeps telling me I can't do it. So I'm presuming there is some limitation they've put on people having like multiple houses on the same account now, I guess. I don't know. Alright, I should, Oh boy, I look ridiculous. I should do Conjurer. since I'm here. Yeah. Oh, you know what? I think those vultures are here. Although Matoka might have a little bit of a hard time fighting them, but we'll see. They can heal themselves at least, so there's that. Might prevent death. Oh. Am I mistaken about the bird again? Northern, but I am. My goodness. Okay, well. I don't know how to recognize birds, apparently. And I don't know enemy placement as well as I thought I did. Maybe when I go back to Limsa, I'll unlock Marauder and Arcanist. Okay, so a bunch of the things that I need to kill for the hunting log are over here. So we're heading back that direction now. I can actually cut through here and save a little bit of time. Oh, there's one of the enemies. The level 5 Chigo. Chigoe? Probably Chigo. I don't know. It's just a flying bug. Some kind of nasty little parasite. Well, I don't know about parasite, but I do know they spread diseases. So they're like mosquitoes. Giant mosquitoes. Horrifying. Oh, Thoros! Hello! Yes, it is pest control. Yeah, see, I'm killing a lot of bugs. Midge Swarm, Surfid Swarm. It's all pest control. It's true. I'm also we'll call this weed eating. This isn't a bug, but it's weed eating. I'm doing a bit of gardening. Okay. Thanks for lurking, Tabs. Oh, I really need to... I need to, like, install Nightbot or something. Like, set up Nightbot. I don't know how that works if I'm playing on PS5, though. But, I think it would still work. I'll look into it. I don't have a lot of the bells and whistles that other streamers do. Where are the bug swarms I'm looking for? Surfeit swarms. Green tier. Claims they're around this area. All I see are the giant mosquito. Where are the swarms of tiny bugs? Are they up here? Maybe they hang out up here with the imps. Aha, there they are. And there's 3 of them, exactly as many as I need. That works out very, very, very well. Words are really hard. Pushing one button. Real riveting stuff. Okay. So this I probably have to go to North Shroud for. But I'm also very close to East Shroud, so I might as well go in there and take out those buzzards. I don't mind it. I'm not a big fan of bananas, because I think bananas overpower everything. I don't like the texture of bananas, even though the potassium is good for me. But banana bread's okay. I like bread, so I mean, a lot of different types of breads would really, be appealing to me. Lemon bread is very good. Cornbread, banana bread is fine. I can't think of any other types of breads, but I do enjoy a lot of different breads. Well, these are fate mobs. They're part of my hunting log, so I'm going to go ahead and do this fate. Oh, goodness. Spamming stone 1. The exciting parts of the leveling process. Oh, heck. Why did that aggro me? Oh, I must have just been in its range. That's probably what happened. Oh, shoot. That's not good. It's okay. I can heal myself. Please stop aggroing me. I request you cease. Don't target that. Why did you target that thing? Oh my goodness. This just keeps happening. I didn't slide cast correctly. I'm gonna move out of the pathing of that vulture. Otherwise, it's just gonna keep aggroing me. Might aggro me anyway. I'm still pretty close to it. I'd really appreciate it if the camera would stop, like, shoving foliage in my face. That would be great. Could we do that? Could we get that going? Wow, this is not going fast when you're not a DPS class. Riveting gameplay. If this were someone's first exposure to Final Fantasy XIV or MMOs in general, I think they would probably not play them. Why? Why is the tab targeting so bad? That vulture is gonna aggro me. He's flying right towards me. Yep, there he is. Go ahead and give him my dot, so a little bit of damage will be applied to him. No, stop! Stupid! Dumb targeting system? Oh my gosh! The targeting on a controller is miserable, I tell you. Oh. It's funny that you think that. I think that early level animations are pretty bland for the most part. I think some of them are good, and it actually is unfortunate that, like, as you level up, you will, like, lose certain animations. Like, Gladiator's Rage of Halone gets replaced, and that attack animation is really cool. It's also disappointing that, what is it, Kaiten? Or Hiten, or whatever the heck it is, that samurai ability that got removed back in, I think it got removed in Endwalker. And everyone, it's a huge point of contention about people who want it back in the game. I think that animation is very cool looking as well. Go unlock access to this Aetheryte Plaza for future reference. Future reference? Future usage. Sylvia, please, learn how to use your words correctly. I don't hear them very often, honestly. I have my specific volumes turned down so low that I don't hear a lot of different skill noises. I only learned recently that Reprisal has a noise. Oh, see, I love the just explosive, flashy nature of later levels and their animations. They are very appealing to me. Alright, where am I going? Oh, I'm taking the thingy. Oh, I gotta go back to... Oh man, I'm so distracted. Alright, we're gonna go back to Gridania first. And we're gonna go to North Shroud to find some bugs and exterminate them. And then I'm gonna go back to Central Shroud and I'm gonna go talk to that lady. And turn this quest in. I ran right past her where she was. This is what having ADHD is like. You're seeing it in real time. I used to like making the joke that I had the attention span of a cheese sandwich. Oh, hi. I do actually. It's funny you say that. I streamed our very first time raiding together in SOS Extreme. Uh, I didn't say anything to anybody because I asked Valentine if like he thought anyone would be bothered by it, and he said no. And it has come to I have come to realize now that he's not a good judge of opinions about that. So I probably should have like asked if anyone would care if I streamed. But it doesn't matter because I stream from PS5, so like no one can hear their own voices anyway. They just have to hear my terrible voice. So yeah, hi, hello. You get to hear my awful voice now. Uh, I mean, you were doing mechanics, which is fine. It was, it's the whole purpose of in-game high-end content, whatever. Aster, Lou. They call her Lou. That's what everyone calls her. She came in and watched me stream the other night, and I was very shy. Because she has a nice sounding voice, and I do not, so I'm like really self-conscious about stuff like that. I don't know about all that. I think you're biased, Thoros. Maybe. A little bit biased. Oh, I appreciate it. It is nice to have viewers every now and again, because most of the time I'm just streaming to an empty, vacant audience, and most of the time, if I want to get people in here to watch my stream, I have to like spam my Twitch chat link to my friends on Discord, and I get self-conscious about doing that, so I stopped doing it. And, here lately I've just been streaming to nobody and just uploading the VODs onto YouTube in case people wanted to watch them later. Yeah, should I? How do you say your name? Not Wana, I know how to say your name. Uh... The one person here that isn't Thoros and Wana. How do you say your name? My stupid brain looks at it and it's just like plexiglass. Even though the X is at the start and not in the middle. Or anywhere where that would work. Plegasis. Plegasis. What does the N and X stand for? Is it your DJ name? I am not funny. Please excuse me for being an idiot. Oh, okay. Pegasus. Well, I'm not gonna call you that. I'm just gonna keep calling you PP. That's how I know you. PP does not stand for penis, by the way. It's pineapple pizza. Just in case anyone here who does not know you is curious. But it's going to sound very weird when I talk to you. It's going to be even stranger because I don't have like a chat overlay, so people are just going to have zero context. So I could just be like, I'll read what you said, and it's like, I like PP. And that's it. That's the end of that sentence. I will not elaborate, because I think it's funny. I am a very mature adult person. lady thing. Okay. Let's go unlock Archer. Let's keep being distracted. I'm going to continue to distract myself. I do not like the name Chloe, for multiple reasons. Hello, Athena, Athelina. Greetings, adventurer, and welcome to the Archers Guild. It is here that archers the realm over gather to master the bow. We engage the enemy from a distance, ever seeking to alter the course of battle with a single well-placed arrow. If you have a mind to become an archer, then you have come to the right place. Do you wish to join our ranks? Yes. Marvelous. Then allow me to... Oh, boy. This is going to be a lot of reading. Every time the first time you join and unlock a new class, there's so much reading. Marvelous. Then allow me to enlighten you on the history of both our art and the guild. The bow is an ancient tool that has existed since before our fair nation came into being. As an implement of war and hunting both, it protects us from our enemies even as it keeps us fed and clothed. Archery as practiced in Gridania was born of two distinct styles of bowmanship. The first was devised by the longbow sentries of the Elezen who once ruled the lowlands, while the second belonged to the shortbow hunters of the formerly nomadic Mikote. As you will doubtless be aware, both races ultimately came to call the Twelves Wood home. Though the two peoples began as rivals, they gradually learned to live together in harmony. And they kicked the Duskwights off their land like the big racist pieces of shit that they all are. During this time, they learned from one another, their two schools of archery intermingling to give birth to the art as it is known today. But this wouldn't have been possible were it not for the Trappers League. The guild was established in order to promote sustainable hunting and cooperation within the hunting fraternity at large. As a happy coincidence of this union, the guild's members came to engage in friendly contests of skill. Inspired by such competitions, a handful of their number began to focus on perfection as opposed to mere practicality, transforming a skill into what may be termed an art. These individuals would go on to form a guild of their own. The Archers Guild, where men and women gathered to attain mastery over the bow. More than a few members of the God's Quiver loosed their first arrow within these very halls. And that, my friend, is a brief history of archery in Gridania. Doubtless you are more eager than ever to take up the bow. No, I hate it even more. It would be my pleasure to recommend you to our guildmaster. You must receive her permission if you are to join us. If you would excuse me a moment, I shall see to it that the relevant lists are amended. Pray speak to me again in a short while, as in right now, immediately. So, are you resolved to join the Archers Guild? Yes. Athelina wishes you to reaffirm your desire to join the Archers Guild. The look in your eye bespeaks your determination. It would be my pleasure to refer you to Guildmaster Lucienne. Lucy? We're going to call her Lucy. Lucian. That's probably not. It's probably not Lucian. Lest you worry unduly, Lucienne is an affable and kind-hearted woman. Even those not of the guild have been known to seek her counsel on various matters, and ever have they been given fair hearing. Lucienne awaits you in the training area yonder. Present yourself before her, and impress upon her your desire to join the guild. Goodness gracious. Okay. Greetings, adventurer. I am told you wish to join our ranks. I am Lucienne, the master of the Archers Guild, and I bid you welcome. Our doors are open to all who have the will to learn. Allow me to explain the basics of our art and offer you a foretaste of that which we teach the members of our guild. Hello, Ark. Welcome in. The bow's greatest advantage is its range. Unlike those arms used in other disciplines of war, it allows one to strike at the enemy from afar. And that completely doesn't matter, because the ranged combat and kiting enemies is not a thing in this game. Though the bow may not boast the destructive force of a sword or spear, its myriad strategic applications more than compensate for this shortcoming. An experienced archer can immobilize an enemy by striking a leg or sap its strength with a poisoned arrow. Rise to become a virtuoso of archery, and a veritable deluge of death will be yours to rain down upon your foes. By fighting from a distance, we can better assess the battlefield and thereby determine the most advantageous course of action. This is of paramount import, as our role in battle is to exploit the enemy's weakness with the requisite placement and timing, but a single arrow may serve to turn the tide. To this end, the guild seeks to instill a discerning eye within its members, that they might learn to strike at vulnerabilities swiftly and surely. Now, any half-wit can bend the bow, but it is no simple undertaking to become a skilled archer. You must be prepared for a long and arduous journey. Are you resolved to complete that journey? Yes, mostly because I don't want to have to read all that nonsense again. That is well. From this moment forth, you may consider yourself one of our number. Now, lend me your hunting log, if you would. I shall add to it the names of such creatures as would provide a fitting challenge to an archer. And to help you on your way, I bestow upon you this short bow. This is a new character, yeah. Arm yourself with your new weapon and speak to me again. I would have you undertake a trial to gauge your fitness to join the guild. I don't do trials yet. That's not until like level 20. How many times do I have to tell you people that? Yeah, I made a new character because I wanted to make a Hrothgar lady. And I figured, why not just do that and then have it be like a smell the roses, very scenic route. Take my time going through all of MSQ and the game, sort of thing. So that's what I did. Oh no, I don't think so. How do I deal with that? Be gone. Wow. I have 6 viewers and suddenly I'm getting chat bots in my channel. Alright, that's gonna go underneath Lancer. Okay. Oh yeah. I'm so famous and popular. What is this? PP, why? Ah, yes, the bow becomes you, Matoka. Oh, I didn't read what the quest thing said, whatever. This is a real chat now. Oh boy, bots and gifs. Now, before proceeding any further, I must needs gauge your innate aptitude for archery. To this end, I hereby assign you the following trial. Slay the squirrels, ladybugs, and funguars that roam just beyond the city gates. 3 of each should suffice. In so doing, you will prove your fitness to join the Archers Guild. It goes without saying that you must do so using your bow. Report back to me when the task is accomplished. Go now, Matoka, and earn your place within these halls. Yep, you can thank PP for that, for being so generous of gifting subs to people, and I don't have emotes, I don't have notifications, I don't have anything. Of course, correspondence. Oh, I have no idea how to say your name. Famibas of the Archers Guild wishes you to deliver a sealed message to the markets. Hail, adventurer, might you have a moment? I am in need of a trustworthy soul to deliver a missive to Parnell. You can find her in the shaded bower in the midst of the markets. Why would I not simply go and speak with her myself? Well, as I'm sure you have observed, Redanians have a tendency to rather in person, they can be, well, a little on the prickly side. Oh goodness, I have hydrate redeems? Oh, you just did that. You did a highlight message thing. I was like, wait a minute, when did I add that? I do at some point want to, like, actually add stuff to my Twitch channel. I'm drinking water, hold on. There we go, there. I drink lots of water, actually. The matter is not urgent. Simply hand over the missive the next time you find yourself in the markets. Please, as a favor from one adventurer to another. You know what? You got it. Why the Archers Guild, you ask? Perchance you are familiar with the popular saying about keeping one's friends close, and so on? Yes, well, I strongly disagree with its sentiments on enemies. Okay. You got me there. You had me. Had me in the first half. Whatever that silly meme is. Alright. Markets? Yeah, I don't know how well all the Twitch bells and whistles and such will translate when I play on PS5, when I stream on PS5 all the time, because I can't use overlays, because that's an OBS Streamlabs thing. Yeah, so, I don't know. I'll look into it. Greetings, madam. Might you be looking to secure the services of a retainer? No, I have this. A message entrusted to you at the Archers Guild by an adventurer calling herself Famibas. She calling herself that? Like, is implying that that's not her real name? What's this? A missive from Famibas, you say? Whatever could it be about? Let me see now. She wants to know about the available stock of potions at the markets. Hardly a matter that warrants a letter, much less the hiring of a courier. Why could she not ask the question in person? Sigh, I sense that adventurers from beyond our borders find Gridanians somewhat difficult to deal with. Are we truly so devoid of warmth? If we mistrust outsiders, it is only because so many of them brought chaos to the 12 split, and such sins as theirs are not soon forgotten. Yet, I suppose we might endeavor to be a little less cold. Quest complete. Yeah, I can't do retainers yet, so that has to wait. Good. Very good, PP. I have a habit of sending people work messages. What is a hype chest? Open. Frog ponder emote. What the heck is this? I don't think I'm gonna share that. Oh no, I don't have... Oh man, I don't have my emotes from Anissa's channel anymore. I need to go fix that. I need to go subscribe to her channel like right away. Even though she doesn't stream. Much anymore. Or she can't, rather. But I like her emotes. Her emotes are cute. I keep giving her subs even though she doesn't stream. Because I just like her emotes so much. Wait, do I not even have... Do I really not have that on my hotbar anywhere? Why? What was I thinking? So now I'm gonna go all the way around and back to that lady, so I can turn in this quest to her. Honestly, I mean, it's one way to level up, so I don't know how optimal it is, but it is one way to level up. I do kind of wish that, like, field mobs were worth more. Like, there was a reason to fight them outside of, like, collecting, stuff for crafting materials. But once you get retainers, like combat retainers, you don't need to fight a single enemy ever again. Like, this isn't a grindy game, so, the concept of needing to level up off of trash mobs out in the field is non-existent. But it just would be nice for them to, like, serve some purpose other than just being there. I'm ready to kill, my goodness. Oh, you've been playing 14 for a really long time, though, PP. Now, see, that skill is worthless. Leg praise, it doesn't do anything. Because you can't kite mobs, so it's like, what purpose does it serve? Oh, I have my dot. I make Bard mains angry all the time because I am constantly forgetting to reapply my dot to things. I'm really bad at it. I let my Bard dots drop all the time. Alright, we can finally turn this quest in. Oh. They offered a free trial even back then? I didn't know that. To level 35. Good to see you again, friend. Did you learn anything about the lavender beds? Oh, adventurers only? Is that so? Well, these are trying times, and it's more important than ever for Gridania to attract capable individuals like yourself. Sure that one day my dreams will come to fruition. One day I'll have my own cottage and stables filled with my beloved chocobos. Until then, I'll sit on this stump, homeless forever. The residential district Ethernet for the lavender beds can be accessed through the Gridanian Etherite. Bard timers are consistent with others, they're just super strict. It's the, oh, what is it? Is it 369 or 963? I don't remember. Rotation. It's super strict. It's very rigid, and if you fuck up at any point, you are fucked for the entire fight. And you will never catch back up. So, mistakes are allowed. Cannot make a single mistake playing Bard. I imagine you didn't have much to do, though, if all you could do was get up to level 35. It's alright. I don't play every job. I don't have time for that, most assuredly. I've tried to play a lot of different jobs and a lot of different content, and obviously I prefer Warrior. That's my go-to job to play. Um, but I have also done Savage raid content on Samurai, Dragoon, and Summoner, and Dancer. I have never once tried doing Savage Raid content on Bard because I tunnel vision way too much, focusing on the rotation and doing that, making sure I'm maintaining everything. So people who are capable of playing Bard in Savage Raid content, to me, are just built different. No, I'm not. Don't. You don't have to worry about that. That's not going to happen anytime soon or like ever. I like playing Warrior too much. It's what I do for everything these days. Mostly because it's easy for me to do. I don't have to think very much. Welcome back, Matoka. It would seem you have successfully completed the trial. You have proven yourself worthy of a place within these halls. It is with pleasure that I name you an Archer of the Guild. As fellows of the Path, let us strive together for greater mastery of our art. Now, though you may be a member of the Archers Guild, know that your seniors will not coddle you with personal attention. It is up to you to seek out the experiences you need to grow as an archer. By way of a first step, I encourage you to practice proper technique. Loose arrow after arrow, paying close attention to form until the movement becomes second nature. When drawing your bowstring has become as natural to you as drawing breath, and the world seems clearer when viewed down the shaft of an arrow, return to me. Go well, my young apprentice. What are you, a Sith Lord? The next Archer quest will be available from Lucian upon reaching level 5. Turn around, I wasn't done talking to you. Guildmaster Lucian wishes to instruct you on the fundamentals of archery. Good evening to you, Matoka. I feel that it was about time you returned. Have you grown more accustomed to the bow? Nah, not really. Before we go any further, I wish to ensure you that you have grasped the fundamental essence of archery. Tell me, Matoka, do you truly understand what it means to see clearly? To see clearly is not merely to look, it is to observe with intent. Fail to do this, and no amount of talent with a bow will avail you. An archer must remain vigilant for any trace of his target, overlooking not the smallest detail lest it prove crucial to the realization of his purpose. He must, in short, see clearly. The coming task will test your powers of observation. A number of targets have been hidden throughout the city. I would have you seek out and destroy them. Each will fall easily to your heavy shot technique. When you have completed the task, return to me and we will continue. Wait a minute. Oh, you mean you're... Okay, what is his name? I have to know, because I have to look. If you don't want to say it here, you can just tell me on Discord, because I am very curious. My first character is Sylvia, so I've had her for a while. Alfheim Yggdrasil. Oh my goodness. What a name. Oh, what server? Should probably figure that out too. Okay. You originally played on a Japanese data center? That doesn't seem like the best idea. Making sure I was spelling it correctly. Oh my gosh. I am glad that you don't play as an Elezen guy. That character looks not great. Please target the goddamn thing I'm trying to target. You see what kind of trouble I deal with? It's horrible. Wait, there's another one down here? Oh, there. Okay. Wait, how many... Are they just scattered all over the place? I don't see another one around here. Is it inside the building? That is annoying. I was sold on female Rogadin from the very beginning. Wait, what am I doing? I can just teleport there. I think the first alt that I made was a Midlander. Was a female Midlander. Ah, you have returned. I trust you have begun to comprehend the crucial importance of seeing clearly. The next trial will test your powers of observation in battle. Travel to the North Shroud, and there put down 8 Micro-Chews and 8 Opa-Opas. In contrast to the inanimate and wholly unthreatening targets of the previous trial, these creatures may be relied upon to move around and fight back. Nor are those the only differences. Being comparatively numerous, Micro-Chews and Opa-Opos are anything but difficult to find, and yet you may be assured that this task will test your powers of observation, albeit in a different manner. This time, you will need to evaluate the abilities of your opponent. In so doing, you will learn, amongst other things, that Micro-Chews produce a poison that can quickly sap one's strength, while Opa-Opos, like archers, possess the advantage of range. Knowing their strengths, how will you go about mitigating them? I'm going to shoot them until they die. If you commence your attack before identifying an effective strategy, you will soon be made to regret your folly. But if you take the time to observe your targets from afar, you will surely glean the knowledge necessary to defeat them. I don't know why she's making it sound like this would have been a hard fight, even when it first came out. I look forward to hearing of your success, Matoka. I do remember Uma, or Yuma. Because I raided with you. Like, that's... the first time I met you, I think we were in O12 Savage. Sav was trying to get people mounts and stuff, or whatever. I don't remember. But that's the first time I ever encountered, like, interacted with you in any capacity. And I did not like you at the time. So, a lot has changed. Yeah, there's a lot of them. This is just kind of tedious, busy work. You don't really learn anything from this. They're not hostile, so like they don't gang up on you or anything like that. Like I said, she makes it sound like it's gonna be like this dangerous task, but it's really not in the slightest. How many of these do I have to kill? I mean, it can poison me, but I can also poison it back. So, it's not really much of a threat. Yes, please, targeting system. Target the thing that is much further away from me than what I was actually looking at. It's brilliant. Look how far away that is. That's what it defaulted to targeting. This music is much more intense than it needs to be for what I'm doing. It's just because it's the Fate boss music, though. It does? Little did you know. Wait, am I done with the quest? Hold on. I can't see because the fate thing is for some reason blocking my quest journal on the I was done. I don't know when I finished, but I did. Okay. Do I remember what I saw you as first? No. I mean, I remember you being a Highlander, a female Highlander. But I don't remember what you fantasiaed into when you became Pineapple Pizza. Welcome back, young Matoka. Tell me, were you able to put your techniques to good use? When faced with an enemy who can attack from a distance, simply raining arrows upon it is wasteful and dangerous both. That's what I did, though. The battle would be not more than a contest of strength. By employing the appropriate technique, however, one may bring down one's foes with greater ease and fewer arrows. For instance, you may choose to prime your weapon well and strike hard, or employ toxins to sap their strength over time. On the assumption that this fact dawned upon you prior to the fall of your 16th target, I congratulate you on passing the trial. I don't know how to pronounce either of their names, but I think it's Lei, or Lee? Lei? We can call her Lei. Lei Alipo. And Silver. Aliapo. What is your honest evaluation? Not bad if you ask me. The adventurer pulls a good bow and is enthusiastic besides. Pleasure to meet you. My name is Lei Aliapo, and this is my second year at the guild. It's quite plain that you have talent with a bow, but you must take care to mind your surroundings when you're pursuing a target. I had my eye on you for the duration of your trial, but not once did you notice my presence. Mind your surroundings. That is rich coming from you, and here comes this fucking guy, I swear. Your every movement is wasteful, adventurer. Your back is crooked and your elbows misaligned. It takes you an age to prime your bow and twice as long to loose an arrow. In summary, you fail on all counts. You have no talent as an archer, none whatsoever. I shall say it plain, Lucienne. This woman is not fit to wield a bow. For our sake and hers, we should revoke her membership. As I've always said, outsiders can scarce be expected to understand, never mind master our noble art. We waste our breath trying to teach her like. This is even more funny if you come back much later in the game when you're the warrior of light who's a god-slaying machine. And Silver is just like, we can't accept this riffraff into our illustrious guild. Anyway. Well, allow me to introduce you to Silver, our comrade at the butts. The fellow was once of the god's quiver, you see, and he can be a little opinionated when it comes to archery. Oh, but you mustn't pay him any heed. He's like that to everyone. You'd be lucky to get that much sense out of a fossil-brained wildwood Elezen like him at the best of times. With them, it's always 12s would this, and elementals that, and... Oh, ahem. No offense intended, Lucien. None taken, Lei. I know full well that some of my kind can be prideful to excess and intolerant of other races. You don't say! The Wildwood Elezen are probably, by far, the most racist people in this game. Although people may behold the same object, ever will they see different things. There is no right or wrong to it, for it is a question of perspective. What matters is the perspective we choose to adopt. I hate those fucking dogs. I hate them. I don't know if you can hear them, they're extremely goddamn loud. You are possessed of bright eyes, Matoka, eyes that bespeak great understanding. They shan't lead you astray, so trust to them and to what they see. This is the kind of shit I hear at like 5 in the goddamn morning when I have just fallen asleep after a long night of insomnia. Go now and resume your training. I look forward to marking your progress when next we meet. take my fancy custom-made tunic. It actually looks kind of decent. For newbie armor, it's probably the best one that you can get. The world can seem clearer when viewed down an arrow's shaft, but an archer must think of more than just the target. Let's talk to this jerk. It was my people, the Elizin, who gave rise to the noble tradition of archery. To see it thus parodied by outsiders, it is an outrage. Yeah, you suck. You suck, man. You get it. Oh no, not the dumb marshmallow armor. I'm not wearing that. Get that out of here. Okay. Let's actually go make progress now. Silent Conjurer. You are the Uldan envoy? Begging your pardons, madam, but might I inspect the missive you bear? A letter addressed to Gudanian Elder Seatseer Kane Senna. Verily, this is the seal of the Supreme Commander of the Immortal Flames. Please, come with me. Don't mind if I do. I love Kane Senna. She's my favorite.
So you are the Uldan envoy.
Oh, I don't have to talk.
On behalf of our fair nation, I bid you welcome. Please. Allow me to introduce myself.
I always forgot how short she
I am
is.
Kane Senna, Elder Seedseer of Gridania, and leader of the Order of the Twin Adder, our nation's grand company. I understand you bear a message from the Flame General.
Oh, now I gotta talk again. Okay, so Merlevib's a Realm Reborn voice actress is really good, and I like her a lot. Unfortunately, I cannot say the same thing for Kane Senna as a Realm Reborn voice actress. She sounds very devoid of life, and her... I don't know if it just she's a bad voice actress and doesn't know how to put emotion into her voice acting, or if the voice acting director did not give her any good direction and be like, just be as lifeless as humanly possible. It's hard to say. A remembrance service for the fallen of Cartano. Pray tell me, adventurer, what do you know of our conflict with the Empire? It would seem my counterparts recounted the tale in some detail. That as well. She is so tiny. A message from the Admiral? The wolf has been sniffing around her stables, you say. See. Well, I shall be pleased to provide her with such counsel as I am able. But first, friend of my friend, I would tell you more of the Garlean threat. For the greater part of... Oh boy, it's going to be a lot to read. Okay. For the greater part of its history, Garlemald was not even among the most influential nations in Ilsabard, the northern continent. However, its innovations in the field of magitech, some 50 years past, helped to raise it from the depths of obscurity. Emboldened by this technology, it set about subjugating its neighbors, swiftly absorbing each into its ever-expanding territory. And when all of Ilsabard lay within its grasp, it turned its ravenous gaze upon Eorzea. Yet Garlemald's transformation did not come about by virtue of magitech alone. Its success owed much to the consummate leadership of its first and reigning emperor, Solus Zoscalvus, the man who built an empire in his own lifetime. Yet he has lived long, and after more than 80 winters, it is said that he grows frail and even more prone to illness. If rumors are to be believed, the Master of Succession has destabilized the imperial court. This would explain the Empire's relative inactivity in recent years, which has granted us much-needed time to rebuild. Yet we cannot allow ourselves to become complacent, for Garlemald still maintains a presence in Eorzea, in the form of the 14th Imperial Legion. Commanding this great host is Legatus Gaius van Balsar, a man whose ambitions are well known to us. So long as he breathes Eorzean air, none of us may sleep easy. The calamity wreaked such devastation, she said the thing, upon the realm that it has been all we could do to nurse our wounds, never mind rebuild our defenses. Simply put, we have not the strength to repel the Empire. To add to our woes, the beast tribes continue to summon their primals, whose very existence is a bane upon the land. Each nation is beset with its own primal problem. None has the resources to look beyond its own borders. The Admiral desires my counsel regarding a brazen wolf. She means to tell me that the Empire may soon resume its advance. Though the primals pose an undeniable threat to our survival, the threat posed by the Garleans is greater still. Clearly, each nation can no longer afford to think only of that which occurs within its own borders. A storm gathers upon the horizon. If we are to weather it, we must needs stand united once more. A remembrance service may help to rekindle the spirit of unity which brought the peoples of Eorzea together when last the Empire threatened our liberty. The Flame General was wise to make his proposal, and I wholeheartedly approve of it. The necessary provisions shall be made for a service here in Gridania. Oh, goodness. I guess it wasn't in their budget to hire Kanai Sen as voice actress for very long. She spoke like, what, 2 lines? Your work here is done, my friend. I shall send my reply to the famed general forthwith. I thank you for coming. May the 12 see you safely home. You may now make use of the airship with the routes connecting the 3 nations. Before you board an airship, you must pay the requisite fare and gil. Oh, silent conjure. None but authorized personnel may enter. Well, that's unfortunate. Call of the Sea. The Serpent Officer has information that may be of interest to you. I pray your meeting with the Elder Seedseer went well, my Lady Envoy. Correct me if I'm mistaken, but did you not also deliver a message to Admiral Merlvid Blofisvin of Limsa Lamensa? While you were there, did you happen to meet Bataron, the proprietor of the Drowning Wench? Gregarious gentleman, always happy to help his fellow man. Well, I am told that he has a task for a capable adventurer. I know not what the task entails, but I dare say the Flame General's personal envoy would make a fine candidate. If you are interested in learning more, pray speak with Bataron at his establishment. Should you decide to visit Limsa Lamensa, pray speak with Bataron at the Drowning Wench. The man has a task for a capable adventurer. Okay, that's pretty much the exact same thing he'd already said, so I'm not going to bother reading it again. Let's go to Limsa, my least favorite city. A very divisive opinion, I'm aware, but I really don't like Limsa Lamensa. Welcome to the Drowning Wench. Sit wherever you like, lass. I'll be with you in a... Hi, I'm Bataron, alright. Who's asking? Heard as I've got... Okay, oh my gods, I fucking can't stand the Lamensian speech. Heard as I've got a job for a capable venture, you say? Well, you're bloody right. Just so you're fairly warned, though, this ain't no job for the faint of heart. Things are liable to get downright bleedin' airy. But if you think you're still interested, let me know, and I'll fill you in on the details. Because I can't stand this dialogue. It's so annoying. I don't really need any of these, because I get the gear I'm wearing from the Hall of the Novice. I'm going to just take the money. Give me the money. It's probably pirates. Bateron, the proprietor of the Drowning Wench, has need of a capable adventurer. I thank ye for taking the time to help me out. Now, I'm sure you're busy, so I'll come straight to the point. Word has it some suspicious-looking buggers have been sneaking in and out of the Sastasha Seagrot, and I need a trustworthy sort to head up north of Aleport and find out who they are and what they're up to. Don't sound like much, I know. But it weren't so long ago as the Fishback's pet pirates paid us an unwelcome visit, and folk are feeling a bit nervous. If you would permit me, Master Bateron, I should be happy to elaborate. Oh, finally someone who talks normal. Well, if it ain't the Chief Yellowjacket himself. To what do I owe this rare honor, Commodore Rayner? Come to make sure me patrons are behaving, or just thirsty? Neither, in fact. I was informed that you had requested an adventurer to assist in my investigation, and I came to offer what information I could sift from recent reports. Over the course of the past moon, there have been several sightings of an unfamiliar vessel off the coast of Aleport, in the vicinity of the Isles of Umbra. This information came to my attention no more than a few weeks after a squad of my own soldiers had completed a routine patrol of the region, the Sastasha Seagrot included. Their search revealed little, save that a family of corals had taken up residence in the caves. Nothing to concern us, in short. In light of recent developments, however, it would seem wise to search Sastasha again. But with the Sahagin testing our defenses daily, I am loath to assign the task to the limited forces at my disposal. Our line is stretched as it is. Thus, I sought the services of a competent adventurer to conduct an investigation in our stead. Any aid you can offer in this matter would be greatly appreciated. Then it is settled. Sastasha is located in western Lenosha. For more detailed instructions on how to reach the place, I suggest you consult Vimelpa. She can be found at the ferry docks on the lower decks. You heard the man. Good luck to you, lass. Great, thanks. Less I have to listen to you, the better. Oh boy, I don't remember what either of these two quests are. I'll check them out right now. Rising to the challenge. Oh, this is the challenge log, I think. Itolwan is ill-pleased with the carelessness of the wench's customers. We all know how it feels to have had one too many. That's why I'll not fault our patrons for much of what goes on at our tables. Is it too much to ask they keep their belongings on their person when they leave? It wouldn't bother me so much if half of them didn't show up a week later ranting and raving as if their drunken heedlessness were somehow my fault. Take this impressive-looking journal right here. As oft used as it seems to be, I've no doubt its owner is tearing up the town searching for his prized possession. A stranger he was, a swarthy Rogadin who enjoyed his drink. Seemed to be getting on well with one of our regulars, Quentinine. Perhaps you could still catch up with him and spare me the headache. I'd offer you a free drink, but at last time I did that, Bateron docked my wages. Jerk. What about you? Dodgebee. Dodgeball. Oh, this quest. Okay. Rumors of a dangerous madman about town have Dodgebee ill at ease. You're either a brave woman or a fool, friend, to be wandering the streets of Limsa today, what with the slasher of Fisherman's Bottom on the loose. You've not heard? There's a madman about. Why, it said he brandished his blade so long and sharp that they could gut a whale. They're scissors. No one's seen any blood yet, but that doesn't stop the rumors from sending shivers up spines in every alehouse in town. Are they shivering your timbers? God, never mind. Why did I say that? That you're still standing before me tells me you don't scare as easily as the rest. Perhaps you could assist with the investigation. To start with, you might want to look into that scream I just heard outside. Shudder. Alright, well, first things first, I'm going to speak with Quintinane. Quintinane. Have I seen who? Look, just because I spend more nights at the winch than in my own home doesn't mean I'm mates with every sod who comes stumbling through the doors. Wait a minute. That bloody book. Why didn't she say so sooner? The tight-arsed bastard drained 20 flagons and promptly passed out, leaving yours truly to foot the bill. Said he was heading for Aleport. Aye, where else? The scurvy sop. And I may a willin' he's still stranded at the ferry docks, though the gods know it won't help get me Gil back. Jeez. Hate the dang limbs and laments and talk. Oh right, I gotta go over here. Flustered man and disgruntled madam. Hello, flustered man. Why will no one listen? My blades, I must have my blades. Hello, disgruntled madam. What are you waiting for? That's him, the slasher. Apprehend him, toss him in the jail, and throw away the key. Or gut him and feed his lifeless body to the sharks for all I care. Just do something. Woe is me. Whatever did I do to deserve this cruel fate? For 6 moons I saved every last gill of my husband's hard-earned wage, foregoing new shoes, a new purse, sometimes even food for our children, all in anticipation of this day. What's so special about today, you ask? Why, this day marks the arrival of a world-renowned aesthetician in Limsa. My endless patience and self-control were to be rewarded with a hair-raising transformation that would have every fashion-conscious Lamensin oohing and awing in admiration. Instead, I find myself accosted by this lecherous lout. Speaking of which, weren't you going to do something about this? Go ahead, have your way with him. I doubt he has anything to say for himself. The nerve of this lout. Go on, what are you waiting for? Thrash him, smash him, bury him at sea. I doubt he has anything to say for himself. Sob. No matter what I do, all I receive are accusations and looks of horror. I swear this is not what it seems. Do you doubt me too, friend? I'm not your friend. But yes, I do. Oh, the ignominy of it all. Of course you take her side. For shame, is there not one sympathetic ear in this entire nation? An artiste of my renown should be welcomed with open arms, and a 21-cannon salute. Instead, I am branded a criminal, the tools of my trade, nay, the extensions of my very soul, ripped unceremoniously from my person like barnacles from the side of a frigate. I will not last long in my weakened state. No, even as we speak, the world around me grows dim. With my dying breaths, I speak unto you 3 names. 3 kind souls who may yet put right what has gone so frightfully wrong. Forge Master Hananza of Naldik and Vameles, Guildmaster Beaton of the Gridanian Carpenters Guild, and Severian at the Alchemists Guild in Ul'dah. If there is an ounce of compassion in you, seek them out, and tell them Jean sent you. When my soul is restored and my name rightfully cleared, all of Lemsa, nay, the entire realm, will sing your praises. For I, Jean am none other than the ass cough, the ass wheeze. Erg. I am intentionally reading these very droll and dry. Not droll, I don't think that's the correct word. Very dry and deadpan. Because I cannot act, so I'm doing this on purpose. I can't act. I'm not good at making sounds. So I just think it's funnier to do it bad on purpose. Otherwise, me doing it, trying to do it genuinely and sounding bad that way is less embarrassing. Or whatever. Words are hard. Alright, let me at least speak to her since I'm here. Ananza. Jondelaine sent you? Let me guess. The barmy fool's lost his tools, pardon me, the appendages of his very soul again, and is thrashing and tossing like the end of days is nigh. The man brings it on himself. If he toned down the theatrics and went about his work like an earnest craftsman, I dare say he'd save himself these misunderstandings. No, I've not a whit of sympathy for the fool. You, however, have my pity, indeed, for having to play audience to his whinging. Any road, this should shut him up for a while. Tell him that if he loses these, I'll graft the next pair into his bloody hands. Did I get a thing? Package from Finanza. A sealed parcel that, from the sound of it, houses a metallic implement of some sort. She's going to create Edward Scissorhands. Well-worn journal, an impressively bound journal unceremoniously forgotten under a table at the Drowning Wench. Alright, well, anyway. Let's move on. And we're gonna go... where? I think I said I was gonna go unlock Arcanist and Marauder, so I guess I'll do that. Are these? Oh, those are non-players. Those are NPCs. One of them might have been a player, but two of them were NPCs. Marauders Guild. Time for me to sit through another lengthy dialogue. Oh there, adventurer. Curious about the Marauders Guild, are ye? Any axe worth wielding needs 2 hands on the haft and has a blade what can chop clean through a galley's mast. That's the kind of weapon our members train to use with deceptive swiftness and brutal force. If you're a mind to make the Marauders art your life's work, then our guild welcomes ye with open arms. What say ye, lass? Keen to join the ranks? Oh, gods. Okay. I won't have to do this for much longer. Well then, here's a bit of guild history so you know what you're getting into. It all started with ships, you see. What have ships got to do with axes, ye ask? Well, building them would be pretty bloody difficult without a sturdy tool to lop down trees for timber. And since only the navigator herself knows when a ship will run afoul of a storm or worse, it makes sense for the crew's carpenter to carry an axe on board. But any tool on a ship can become a weapon, and the axe is perfect for hooking yourself over the rail of an enemy vessel, letting loose in a whirl of steel, and generally laying waste to all about you. As more seafarers took the axe as their weapon of choice, so did the bloody art of the marauder begin to take shape, especially among pirates, where strength and skill decided your place in the world. With an eye to assembling crews of battle-ready raiders, the pirates started teaching the proper way to wield a chopping blade to their new recruits, and that's how the Marauders Guild first came to be. After the Galadian Accord was signed, though, the Marauders Guild was never the same. It was taken over, restructured, and purged of its pirate elements. It had been reborn as an institution dedicated to naught but the teaching of axe fight. The members of this new Marauders Guild weren't no greed-driven cutthroats neither. They were warriors what sought to use their martial prowess for the good of society. Still keen, are ye? Think it over, then let me know if you decide to join our ranks. Thought it over. Blathoda wishes you to reaffirm your desire to join the Marauders Guild. You decided then? You're ready to join the Marauders Guild? Alright then, all that needs doing now is to speak with the Axemaster himself. Sounds simple? I've seen folks slink out the door rather than put themselves in the path of that unnerving glare. That's the bloke right there in the middle of the room. Vernzone's his name. Wernzone? They typically do V sounds for Rogadin. Put some steel in your spine and look him straight in the eye when you talk to him, lass. Good fortune to you. Vernzone. It's probably Vernzone. Yes, I am Vernzone, Axemaster they call me. Not the most imaginative of titles, I agree, but one should not underestimate the value of directness. I welcome your interest in our guild. The art of the Marauder is used to rend, to cleave, and to destroy. It is not our way to simply outfight our adversaries. We seek to overwhelm them. The Marauder must be the most powerful and enduring presence on the battlefield. We must account for the most enemies defeated. Our role in combat is that of a steel whirlwind, dealing death and destruction without equal. No doubt the question has already been put to you by Blathoda, but once more I shall challenge your commitment. Are you prepared for the bloody carnage that awaits an initiate of the Marauders Guild? Yes. Very well. Your name? Attend me well, then, Matoka. Hold fast to this moment of dedication. The path of the Marauder is a jagged and perilous one. The blood that spills at your feet will ofttimes be your own. I present to you this axe as a symbol of your commitment. Your first lesson shall be how to hold it. Now grip the haft with both hands and set yourself in a solid stance. Marauder unlocked. Nope, don't want to do that. This is going to go all the way to the top, but underneath Gladiator. Axemaster Vernzone would have you test the edge of your new axe in combat. Ah, you cut a striking figure, Matoka, but heroic posing is unlikely to cut a swath through your enemies. Stand now as a student of the axe. Let us waste no time in testing the edge of your chosen weapon. You shall wade straightway into combat as befits a novice of our discipline. Go forth and slay the bleeding, scurrying, crawling pests that plague the outskirts of Limsa Lomensa. Lost lambs, wharf rats, and little ladybugs shall be your piteous adversaries this day. Return to me once 3 of each creature have fallen to your blade. Alright. And since I have a habit of just doing this. Gin? Gin, like the drink? Ginade seeks help with a growing problem in Limsa Lomensa. Maybe it's Gin. I'll call her Ginade. An alarming number of citizens have gone missing of late, though I suspect you've already heard the rumors. It is essential that we ascertain their safety. To this end, I have prepared a list based on reports from our citizens. Would you be so kind as to deliver it to my colleague in Bulwark Hall? Nedelica is her name. My thanks in advance, friend. Okay, goodbye. Oh wow, that's just gonna be done, like, right away. Okay. Alright, Arcanists Guild. Hello, Miri. Welcome to the Arcanists Guild. It is here that we research and develop the field of Arcanima. Arcanima is the science of employing arcane geometries, intricate patterns that map the unlocked mysteries of existence to draw forth and manipulate the body's etheric energies. If you prefer an arcane art built on structured thought and precise reasoning, then your discerning intellect may find a home here at our guild. Might you consider enrolling yourself as an initiate? Yes. Aha, just as I predicted. Before we proceed any further, however, let us first feed your appetite for knowledge with a morsel of guild history. The roots of Arcanima can be traced back to the esoteric calculations practiced by the people of the South Sea Isles. It was these island folk that first discovered a method to express natural phenomena in mathematical terms. Building on this process, the existing mathematical formulae were further developed into arcane geometries, precise patterns that allowed a practitioner to weave ether into special magical effects. The mages who invoked this new form of magic became known as Arcanists, and the school of Arcanima was born. Many such mages, wishing to expand their understanding of the world, took to the seas aboard trading vessels. Upon their arrival in Limsa Lomensa, Arcanists found themselves welcomed into the academic elite, and soon secured positions in the realms of governance and council. The knowledge of an Arcanist, however, is traditionally passed on from master to chosen disciple. As such, Admiral Merlvib, counting several wielders of Arcanima among her personal staff, became concerned that this exclusionary practice would lead to the eventual extinction of the art. So, at the Admiral's express orders, an official Arcanists Guild was established, and funding was provided for research and training. The complex and demanding nature of Arcanima, however, remains the greatest threat to its own failure. If you invite such cerebral challenges, then you have but to reaffirm your commitment to joining our guild. Well, have you decided to enroll in our guild? Or are you now intimidated by the thought of excessive thinking? I'm always intimidated by the thought of excessive thinking. Yuri wishes you to reaffirm your desire to join the Arcanists Guild. Your sound judgment is to be commended. Now, standard practice dictates that I introduce you to our guildmaster that you might convey your intentions in person. Due to extraordinary circumstances, however, he is unreachable at present. Instead, you may speak with Mistress Thubirgam. Thubirgam. I'm just gonna... Yeah, Thubirgam. That's the best I've got. She has shouldered full responsibility for the guild's leadership in the interim. You will find her just over there by the bookshelves. You needn't be shy, though her mind is sharp and critical, her manner is always most welcoming. Please don't make me say your name again. Oh, gods. Yes, I am Thubirgam. Gaim? Thubirgam? Greetings and welcome to the Arcanists Guild. As Miri has doubtlessly explained, I am serving as acting guildmaster until our wayward leader deigns to return. I assume our capable receptionist also spoke of our art's origins? Oh, gods. Oh, no, not more talking. Allow me then to expand upon its nature. Arcanima taps into the living energies of ether. The evidence of this is represented most aptly, perhaps, by our ability to manifest the arcane entity Carbuncle and the manner of magic with which this ethereal ally employs our command. The core of the discipline, however, is found in the pursuit of divinative solutions to any potential quandary. Even on the battlefield, nay, especially on the field of battle, this principle takes precedence. If one wishes to make certain the question of victory, then one must apply the most effective strategy. An arcanist is measured by her ability to calmly analyze a situation from moment to moment, and respond with the most appropriate spells at hand. The study of Arcanima will test your mental faculties to the point of perplexity. Are you prepared to reason your way through predicament after predicament? Yes, I am prepared to reason. An unambiguous response, the kind I most prefer. Let us see now if the clarity of your words is matched by the sharpness of your mind. Here, take this grimoire in hand, and we shall next judge your aptitude for our discipline. I think I have to do this like one more time. Well, I mean, I have to do it for all the crafters and gatherers too, so I'm probably gonna have to sit through like lengthy dialogue multiple more times. And then again for all the other jobs. Alright, where is Arcanist? Arcanist stays here underneath Thaumaturge, so that's convenient. I know there's also Rogue that I can unlock here, but I'm going to worry about that later. Acting Guildmaster Thubirgam wishes to judge your aptitude for Arcanima. It is a hefty tome, is it not? I promise you, a grimoire's weight becomes a comforting anchor amidst the shifting seas of battle. A fact you will soon discover. In Lower Lenosha, you will find, among others, 3 species of pest. Wharf rats, little ladybugs, and Arrelay? I ask that you employ your fledgling skill in Arcanima to eradicate 3 of each type of creature. Leave the city through the Tempest Gate and you will soon encounter the potential targets in abundance. As long as you remain focused, I do not foresee these opponents causing you or your budding abilities undue difficulty. Once you return from completing this preliminary trial, I will welcome you as an official member of the Arcanists Guild. May your judgment remain swift and clear. Alright, and as always, hello, Taja. Taja of Milvan's Gate needs help collecting duty on imported goods. Here at Milvan's Gate, we inspect all the goods that are imported into Limsa Lamenta and collect duty as the law requires. Some merchants, however, seek to evade this obligation, and we must chase them down. I would be grateful if you could deliver these 2 ledgers, one to a man named Sundamal, you will find at the Octant, and the other to a woman named Letitia, who works at the Bismarck. If you are uncertain as to the whereabouts of the Bismarck, ask Sundamal when you meet him, and he will point you in the right direction. Well, I know where that is, don't worry. Oh, I have to do that first. Okay, cool. Wait, where is this guy? Hold on, where am I going? Oh, he's at the Aetheryte Plaza. I think I have too many quests active right now. It's muddying up my my map. A ledger from Milvan's Gate, you say? Log Assessor's Ledger. This booklet, penned by a log assessor from Milvan's Gate, contains the names of merchants who have yet to pay the duty on the goods they imported into Limsa Lamensa. Yet more outstanding duty payments. When will those merchants ever learn? Very well, if I catch sight of any offenders, I shall drag them to the gate, kicking and screaming if needs be. One more ledger bound for the Bismarck, you say? Follow this path to the upper decks and you'll find the place. I don't need to do that. It's the Culinarians Guild. I know where it is. Oh man. Wow, this definitely shows how long it's been since I've messed with this. Bio 2, Miasma, Eggy Assault. Yeah, these skills, Bane. Yeah, these skills don't exist anymore. Oh man, this is that's old school summoner stuff. I had that whole really long 2-minute rotation completely memorized at one point. Deliver a log assessor's ledger to Letitia. Hello, here's a thing for you. Tax evaders among our patrons, you say? Goodness me. I dare say this may well put an end to their appetite, but this is in the best interest of the city-state. If any of the merchants named in this ledger come to dine with us, I shall see that Milvan's Gate is notified without delay. Alright, cool, that would be. Marauder's pretty simple. It's, yeah. Oh, wow, this is ugly. I will definitely need to fix that at some point. Is that where I have them? I don't actually remember. That's probably not correct, but I'll leave it like that for now. Yeah, I'll mess with it later. I need to stop futzing about with hotbars. Oh, I think I remember doing this quest at some point, too. Welcome to Limsa Lamensa. If there's aught you would like to know, feel free to... You've got something for me, you say? A missing persons list? I'm not sure I follow. A disturbingly long list of people who have gone missing in recent months. Thanks for bringing the list. I'll be sure to memorize these names. If any of the missing persons reappear, you can count on me to spot them. Most folk enter the city via the Zephyr Drift, which means they must pass through Bulwark Hall. That's why I'm on constant watch here, undercover, so as to keep an eye out for suspicious activity. I've been doing this for so long, I've become a pretty good judge of character. If there are shady characters skulking about, you can rest assured I can pick them out. And she did the joy emote, which is very cute. I very much like the Mikote joy emote. Okay. So now I need to go to Aleport, which is Fisherman's Guild. And I also need to switch classes back to Pugilist. Oh, hello. If you have business with me, be quick about it. My ferry and my next great adventure await. Vostlade? Here's your book. My journal. Why, I thought I had lost it forever. Pardon my rudeness, friend. Perhaps I should have stopped after 19 flagons. Har har. Did you steal a glance at its pages, perchance? No. A shame, that. This book contains, how might I say it, a record of my numerous adventures. Quite the inspiring read, if I do say so myself. Which I believe I just did. Har har. This guy sucks. No, he's alright, I guess. You've the air of adventurer about you, if one still untested. But take heart. Even the most accomplished adventurer, and I speak from personal experience, was once a whelp with more dreams than sense. Nah, he's alright. Were there only some way for me to repay your... But of course, I have a fresh journal right here that might as well have your name on it. Why not keep a record of your own, that one day we might regale each other with stories of our deeds? And with that, I shall be off. For adventure and a flagon or 20 of the realm's finest ale calls me. Fare you well on your journey, and next time you find yourself at the Wench, do thank that Elizon fellow for his generosity. Har har. Yeah, okay, he does kind of suck a little bit. Yeah, whatever, I'll take the money. You now have access to the challenge log, which will serve as a record of your adventuring exploits. To open it, select logs from the main menu, followed by challenge log. And then I don't need the tutorial on that. Hello, Vamelpa. You'll hear about Commodore Raynor's investigation, then you'll want to board a ferry bound for Aleport. Once you arrive in Western Lenosha, though, you'd best pay a visit to the Hall of the Novice before you blunder into Satasha. The Adventurers Guild runs the hall, folk that will prepare you, train you with the skills you'll need to face the dangers undoubtedly waiting for you in the Sea Grind. The hall is on the way to Satasha, just north of Aleport. Head inside and one of their seasoned adventurers will take you in hand. Best of luck to you, friend. No matter what they told you, be ready for pirates. There's never any shortage of the bastards. This is Limsa Lamensa we're talking about. Alright, onward to Aleport. This ferry is bound for Aleport. Are you riding with us? I gotta pay money for that? Oh, there's not an animation for it? That's a shame. Alright. So I'll probably do this dungeon and then stop. Well met, traveler. Might I interest you in a chocobo porter? Ah, do not... oh, wait. Never mind. I've read that dialogue more than once. There's no reason for me to read it again. Seasoned adventurer. Ah, you must be the adventurer of whom the Yellow Jackets sent word. I hear you are to brave the depths of the Satasha Sea Grind. The occupants of those caves are rumored to be as numerous as they are bloodthirsty. No matter what the epic tales would have you believe, strolling into such a den of savagery alone would be the height of foolishness. No, you shall need companions. And you shall need the training we here at the Hall of the Novice can provide. I strongly suggest that you study the fundamentals of group combat before continuing on your mission. The smith here oversees the training schedules. Speak with him and you can register for exercises tailored to your particular field of expertise. Except they don't actually teach you good habits in group combat. You have mastered all that our masters have to teach, then it will be time to head north once more. Report to the Yellow Jacket Scout at the mouth of the Satasha Sea Grot, and he will furnish you with the details of your duty. Okay. I will do just that. Time to go. Every time I pass by this person, I think that says Cat Girls. Oh, look who it is. These are some recognizable faces. Hey there, Isildur. Ah, fellow adventurer. You too are here to unravel the mysteries of Satasha? I have adventured across this wide realm for more seasons than I dare to count, yet still Eorzea manages to surprise me with her beauty and splendor. Our journeys are not ended by the attainment of riches or fame. It is an unquenchable thirst for the unknown that drives us into the wilds time and again. Even if I explored the world for 1,000 years, I would never grow weary of this life. Hold on, let me... Grandfather and I are companions on the road. We travel where the wind takes us and drink in all the wonders this world has to offer. Only an adventurer can understand the joy of such freedom, of discovering hidden places and experiencing sights and sounds that few may ever know. The passing years have begun to take their toll on the old man, but no force save death itself will sate his appetite for adventure. And then we've got all these wonderful people. Aver. What took you so bloody long, Edda? If me purse was too light, you might have considered using some of your own bleeding coin to get us what we need. You've only ever been as useful as the contents of your pockets. The gods know you can barely eel a scratch. We took up the venture in life to take on the big jobs and claim the big rewards. How are we meant to do that if you can't even get our supplies in order? It's the one Baderon was talking to. Well, we'll see who gets the glory. This job should have been ours in the first place. And Leavane? Wahaha. Edda, you're so slow, you'd lose a foot race to a tree slug. Pyoreo? This is perfect for our inaugural outing as a party. Wandering around in the caves, turning over a few rocks, how difficult could it possibly be? I never expected our first visit to the Adventurers Guild would yield such a straightforward way to win fame and fortune. And then Edda herself. Gasp. I'm sorry, Aver. I came as fast as I could. Tried haggling with the merchant, but 2 potions was the best I could get with the money you gave me. I had no idea how expensive they were. Potions? They're 28 gil. Ma'am. Alright, let's see. Garrett. Just look at this beauty. See how she glows? You can almost feel the power running through her. What exactly is it you have there? What is it? Well, what does it look like? It's a short sword. Ah, but now I suppose you're wondering why all the fuss over a short sword. That's easy, you see. This isn't your ordinary run-of-the-mill, mass-forged, store-bought, bottom-of-the-bargain bin short sword. This here is a genuine, ethereal short sword. One of a kind, in fact. Can't you see its glow? No, I can't. No? Well, trust me, it's there, and that glow means this short sword is special. It means it's powerful. Or at least a little more powerful than what you'd normally expect from a mere short sword. I think I'll leave you alone with your sword. Deperja. You don't have the look of a pirate, but one can never be too careful on this island. Unless you have the proper authorization, I can't let you enter the Satasha Sea Grot. To enter Satasha, you must have made sufficient progress in the quest. It's probably pirates. Hello, Yellow Jacket. Please tell me you're here on Yellow Jacket duty and not some daft sod out for a stroll. I can't take any more of this blasted waiting. You are? Thank the gods. I assume you already know about the ship seen slipping around the Isles of Umbra? We've been on the lookout for pirate activity ever since that vessel was sighted, thinking a crew of cutthroats might have a den nearby. So when we received word that men of questionable quality had seen passing in and out of Satasha here, we weren't entirely surprised. I've yet to see them for myself, but if this lot belongs to those fishback-fancying serpent reavers, Well, you can imagine the panic it'll cause. The kidnappings are still fresh in people's minds. Anyway, your task is to poke around in the caves and find out exactly who we're dealing with. While you do that, I'll be keeping watch out here, praying you don't spot any blue-faced tattoos. Duty support unlocked. Satasha now accessible. Duty calls, a dungeon beckons. Oh, this is a lot. Enlist the aid of allied players and NPCs alike to slay monsters, solve mysteries, and defeat the mighty boss lurking in the depths. Conquering dungeons is not only a time-honored tradition of adventurers, but it also progresses the main scenario and tests your prowess at a given class or job in a timed environment. Intimidated? Fear not, dear adventurer, for with a little guidance you too shall be clearing dungeons with confidence in no time. Into the depths, 2 ways to adventure. You may challenge a dungeon via 2 different methods, by calling upon the support of trusty NPCs, or by pooling your talent with other players, be they best friend or first acquaintance. No matter how you form your party, the trials that await you will be comparable in difficulty and experience. No matter how independent and capable you may be, a dungeon is too mighty a challenge to overcome on one's own. That is not true, actually. By choosing duty support when accessing the entrance of any applicable dungeon, you will summon a balanced team of skilled NPCs to support you on your path to glory. Just don't forget them once you're rich and famous, yes? After choosing to challenge a dungeon with NPCs via duty support, a party that perfectly complements your class or job will be automatically created for you. All that's left is to select register for duty and you will be battling monsters in no time. They say a burden shared is a burden halved, and with the duty finder you can split that burden amongst a team of players who smolder with the same passion for adventure as you do. No need to recruit such teammates yourself. The duty finder's matching system will automatically group players according to chosen challenge and other criteria, guaranteeing a balanced and invigorating cooperative experience for all. Once you have been matched with a party, you will be notified by a bracing sound that the time for battle is at hand. Simply select Commence, and you and your comrades will be delivered unto the fray. Remember, the adventurers with whom you are cooperating are fellow players. Take advantage of the full and varied strengths your group possesses by communicating respectfully and often. Dungeons Abroad. As your journey progresses, more and more dungeons will become available until you find yourself master of a sea of tribulations overcome. But don't let completion deter you from challenging your favorite duties again. Simply open duty support to play through dungeons you've cleared, or use the duty finder to do the same dungeons with dungeons not yet supported by the NPC party system. No matter your craving, you're guaranteed to find an adventure to satisfy. Need a refresher? All this introduction of dungeons has no doubt been immortalized within the hallowed halls of your mind. If you find yourself in need of a refresher, you may access tutorial information again by selecting the question mark icon in the Duty Support or Duty Finder windows. A true adventurer knows the meaning of duty. Secure your legacy by fulfilling yours. You understand what I must do. Close. And this would be normally where I would get people to come do a dungeon with me so I could put it on minimum eye level, but I never want to make people suffer through Satasha. So I'm going to do it by myself with the duty support, and I'm not going to read any of this nonsense. Everyone's favorite dungeon. Hey, my eager friends. Oh, I don't have a... Oh, and it's a DMV photo. Oh, no. Alright, go get them. I will force bigger pulls in a second. But first I need to go read the note to figure out what color we're using. Also, I don't like that he has a gap closer at 15, because you don't get those. Green. Oh wait, let me read that. Hold on. You find a blood-stained scrap of parchment with a message scrawled upon it in faded ink. The captain likes his cabbage green. Cabbage. Oh, good. Alright. Time to do big pulls. We're gonna do something I shouldn't do as a DPS player, and that's pulling for the tank. I wish I had an AoE. Hey, fool! Please come protect me. Oh, I'm gonna die. I'm super dead. Jesus, okay. Okay, well, they can't keep up with me when I go that fast. Learn that the hard way. Alright. Okay. We'll have to space that out a little bit, I think. I am gonna get these mobs here. Okay, now I'm gonna bring them all back to you. I should go take care of the clamp. Open up! Open up! I want the treasure. I normally wouldn't bother, but I want the treasure. Oh, it's worthless. This thing is dark. Good. My favorite. I love when it's dark. Dang it. I'm really overworking this poor healer. So I'm just taking unnecessary amounts of damage. But he has unlimited MP, so it's fine. Alright, we're dealing with green cabbage. Oh, the cattery, I get it. Hey there, Captain Madison. I wonder if there was ever a time when you were a threat to anybody. I don't think we're attacking the same targets. They've probably been attacking Captain Madison this entire time. Two-legged lubber, squat. Alright. So I'm actually going to just go through this entire area and open every single door, just so I can have map completion, because that matters to me. It's another reason I didn't want to subject anyone else to running this, is I didn't want to waste their time with me doing map completion. Oh boy, I got a chief. We're gonna investigate rooms that people probably haven't seen in like 10 years, I would imagine. Oops. Push that button too many times. Oh, trade. I want the trade as well. I like treasure. It's very important to me to get all the treasure. The hole. You know, the hole is a zone in EverQuest, the original 1999 release. It was one of the few raid dungeons that came out when the game first was released. It's a very treacherous place because in order to get in there, it lived up to its namesake. It was a giant hole in the ground. So you had to, like, levitate your way down into the zone, otherwise you would die. I very much enjoyed that. It was kind of cool. A very cool concept. Oh, I think, yeah, these ones start fighting each other. It's funny. This is something also that people don't really see a lot. It's just like, I don't know, I think it's kind of neat little world building. Okay, which one of y'all is healing? I think they're dead now. Okay, good. It's like they're not just, you know, nameless mooks in a cave. Like, they have things that make them seem more human. Because they start fighting each other over the last drink. I think this one in the center, yeah, he's healing. I'm gonna get rid of him. More treasure. Alright, now we will progress the normal way. First, we will grab these two. then we will double back, and we will grab these two. You're not the captain. Ah, yes, you recognized that. This giant lion walks in here. It's clearly not the captain. I don't remember what it was like the first time I did Satasha, or if I did it with friends, or if I just did it by myself. I can't actually remember. There was no duty support back then, so it was with players or nobody, or, you know, not at all. Oops, I don't want to do that. Oh, the noise. That sound effect is the same one you use when you summon a mount. That's interesting. Never realized that until now. Might you consider a parlay? Parlay, 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 squawk. Mapping the realms, Sastasha. I'm just noticing all sorts of things today. We're all learning together. I have a well-trained eye and ear, I suppose I should also say. We take no prisoners here, by the way. Everyone dies. Alright, this is a big pull. See how they handle it. It's giving him a good vantage point. He's thinking. He's using the old noodle. Alright, everyone's dead. And now to see this cutscene that I haven't seen in like 5 years, probably. You sully our spawning grounds, Shorewalker. Booga 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 booga. Pish, fiendish fools. Lord of the world shall sup on your souls. Yeah, we'll see about that. Oh, heck, do I have... Uh-oh. I don't have Limit Break anywhere on my hotbar. Hold on, let's quickly put that up there. There. Let's go ahead and do this right now. Oh man, are they gonna do mechanics? Or are they gonna leave it to me to do it? Yeah, I think they're just ignoring them. The true Duty Finder experience. Ignore the mechanics in Satasha and just kill the boss. Oh, didn't quite kill it in time. But it shouldn't matter. It should die. Like any second now. Duty complete. Heck yeah. We did it. Oh, my friends are still here. Do they talk? Oh, he does a gesture. That's kind of nice. What did you do, little Lalafell thaumaturge? Did you do a thing? I couldn't tell. You just... Oh, you did a little fist pump. Okay, that's cool. Oh, there's the ship. There's the ship they're talking about. Oh, and there's Sahagin totems and stuff as well. So yeah, this is definitely a Sahagin thing. Operation. Plundered Grimoire. Grimoire. My god. Hey, these losers still out here? No, they're gone now. Alright. Alright, well, I'm done. I beat it. I finished the dungeon. Matoka's first dungeon. And we're gonna go turn this quest in and we're gonna call it a day there. Let's, while I'm at it, let's put Limit Break where I actually keep it. And I think next time I'll do some more side quests, level up more of my other classes and stuff. Do some more challenge logs. Back to Limsa. This is the ferry for Limsa. You coming or what? Yeah, take my money. Hey, Batteron, I took care of your pirate problem. Oh, who are these dorks? They weren't my friends who came into the dungeon with me. Ah, aye, such a task was on the books. Was mine. I'm afraid that ship has already sailed, friend. Yeah, it was me. Ah, might you be the adventurer who accepted the job of investigating Satasha? Yeah, it was me. It would seem that ship has not only sailed, but now returns to harbor, none the worse for its voyage. A pity, we dragged our boots too long on this one. No matter, the wheel will turn and our chance will come. I think this is the only time you see these three people. Maybe. You are right, of course, but there shall be no rest till we have attained our goal, lofty though it may be. Not a wink of sleep, great leader. Our aim, lest you wonder, is to perform such feats of heroism as will earn us a place in the songs of every alehouse in Eorzea. We mean to write a legend which will inspire adventurers as yet unborn to follow our shining example. Do you have such a goal? Large or small, it matters not. Only have a star to reach for, and you will reach higher. Purpose can sustain you through times of hardship. Keep your eye on the prize, and all obstacles will be overcome in time. You would not think to stride into battle unclad, would you? Well, goals are as arms and armor for the spirit. I wish you fortune in your endeavors, milady. I'm actually non-binary, but thank you. Matoka is, that is. But, they'll figure it out eventually. Back then, are ye, with all your limbs and a tale to tell, I'll wager? I spoke many words to Batteron. Fishbacks. And there I was thinking ye'd only have to crack a pirate skull or three. 7 hells, you turned your back for 5 bloody minutes, and the scaly bastards have set up shop on your bleeding doorstep. Still, sounds like you left them in pieces, so I don't suppose they'll be carrying out whatever mischief they was planning. Unless they was planning on feeding themselves to the fallen of Satasha, of course. Any road, all's well that ends well. On behalf of Limsa, I thank ye for shedding some light on this mystery. You've lived up to your reputation, and I couldn't ask for no more than that. Now, I bet you're dying for a rest, but just in case you're not, I was wondering if you might be interested in taking on another job? Just so happens that I've had a request from our sister guild in Gridania, see? Seems the forest folk are in need of a venturer what can get things done. For them to ask for help like this, you can bet the task won't be no skip through a sunny glade, but after the way you dealt with our fishback infestation, I doubt it's anything you can't handle. Give us a shout when you're ready, and I'll lay it out for you. It means going to see Mother Mion, who's my favorite of the 3 city-state leaders. Party Finder unlocked. Oh, goodness. Well, that's as good a time as any to go ahead and call it here. Oh, you know what I can do? Hold on. Greetings, lass. What can I do for you this fine morning? Let's go lay down. Have a nice rest. Gahaha. And we'll stop it there. Log out. Log out and return to the title screen. Thanks for coming and watching, everyone. Goodbye for now.